MD Prepper here, giving you guys another taste test of a Humanitarian Daily Ration. This time the Peas and Pasta. HDRs, or Humanitarian Daily Rations, are not technically MREs, but they're packed the same way, stored the same way, have the same shelf life. These are used in emergency drops and emergency situations by the U.S. military and other aid organizations for humanitarian relief, etc. HDR says on here, food gift from the people of the United States of America, USA, etc. You can see that right there. The peas and pasta, well, it's not really peas. It's garbanzo beans, which are what are ground up to make hummus and other Middle Eastern foods. Out of the package, this does not smell nearly as good as the bean salad. Let me show this to you up front. It's pasta, spaghetti style pasta, and garbanzo beans with a sort of a tomato sauce, I guess, something like that. Doesn't have a whole lot of smell to it. Not a lot to it from what I can tell up front. But let me go ahead and taste this and see what I think. Well, I have to say it doesn't taste like much of anything. Very neutral, very bland overall. Not nearly as good as the bean salad HDR that I reviewed earlier. It's not terrible, but not a lot to it. Not a lot of spice, etc. It does have something. You can taste the tomato in there. Garbanzo beans, or the peas, I guess as they call them. I don't know if that's what they call them overseas, but the garbanzo beans are a little crunchy in there, so the texture's not that great. Let me try it again. It's not terrible. It's not horrible, but it's just not that tasty overall. Fairly bland overall. I would say this would need some pepper, maybe some cayenne or crushed red pepper, something like that. I don't know. Just very neutral overall. Not a lot of flavor at all. Let me try this again. Yeah, there's not a lot to this. Bean salad's definitely better. It does have a lot of calories in it, however, just like the rest of the HDRs. Calorie on this one pack is 470 calories. 120 of those are from fat. Total fat's 13 grams or 20%. Zero cholesterol, which is nice. Sodium is 36%. Carbs are 75 grams or 25%. Protein 13 grams. Vitamin A is 2%. Calcium 6%. Vitamin C is 4%. Iron's quite good at 20%. It's healthy and nutritious and all that, but it tastes kind of like cardboard. Just not a lot going for it. It's not the worst I've ever had, but I don't know if I'd necessarily recommend this. There it is. Pasta, beans, or quote beans, garbanzos, or peas as they say, but not something I'd necessarily recommend. $1.50 a piece or so for this pack. For an emergency situation, I would eat it, but not something I'd go for if I had to. Thought this might be useful. Hope you find this useful. MD Prepper out.